Hi everyone, different sort of video. I wanted to explain to you what's going on here. When you walk into the church on Sunday, you will see this. If you look to your left, this is the entrance door just behind me over here. So we have a couple of things going on. We have 3 whiteboards. Of course, they're not whiteboards. Tracy's laminated A3 sheets of paper, but they work like whiteboards, and this monthly roster board over here, which I'll come to at the end. But so far, we just want to talk about these 3 blank boards. They have one thing in common. They all have little pens hanging off them. And I've just noticed they're colour-coded, green, black and blue. But these pens are hanging off because we are inviting the church to contribute to these boards, that you can actually write stuff on these boards. Let me start with maybe the most important one, which is need of the month. What do we mean when we talk about need of the month? A need of the month is exactly that. It's a need that we have as a church. It's not necessarily a need that church people have individually, so we don't want you to sort of put your needs up here. We have different systems for that. But this is our need of the month, and at the moment you may or may not be able to make out, but our current real need of the month is church cleaners. And so if I was to walk in and look and go, the need of the month at the moment is church cleaners, what am I going to do to respond to that? Well, I may not be able to respond. I might have a full schedule, etc. But if I could respond, I would put my name down. I put my full name, or at least put Peter R, unless you're not me, and make sure that you have your full name so that we can actually contact you. Obviously, the office roll has everyone's contact details on it. We'll match the name up with the contact details, and we'll be able to contact the person who can fill whatever that need is. So at some point, at the moment it's church cleaners. Maybe it might be sweeping. Maybe it might be we need folks to bring some food for a Sunday fun day or whatever. It's going to be different. But at the moment it's church cleaners. And if I've written my name up there, that's me saying I could fill that need. I could jump onto that roster. That's probably the longest thing. Let me move down to these 2 at the bottom. Suggestion board's pretty simple. It's a suggestion board. Sometimes Debbie and Tracy aren't able to get to church. Obviously, Deb's out of it at the moment, particularly. But also, if they are at church, they're at church to worship, just like the rest of us. I know we want to encourage ideas and encourage suggestions, but we also need to respect people's space to worship themselves as well at church, to be a part of the church before being just staff. So if you've got a suggestion, if you've got, I've got a really great idea, we can't say that everything's going to happen, but you can write a suggestion down here, like there's a doorway that needs a ramp or something like that. You can write a suggestion that would be a good idea. Let's paint the tree out the front blue. A suggestion, okay? If you've got a great idea and a suggestion, we want to hear about it. This is a place where you can write it up. And include your name, of course, so we can get back in touch. Office communications board. This is for not so much great ideas, but for just things that, we can't be across everything. Let's go straight to the nightmare scenario. You go to the loo on Sunday and there's no toilet paper. Well, once you've overcome the embarrassment of asking the person in the cubicle next to you, you come out here and you go, please put more toilet paper in this cubicle. You get what I'm saying. You don't necessarily have to put your name on that because that'd be embarrassing. But you can say, we need, toilet paper holders need to be refilled in the ladies' loos in the community hall, something like that. That's the communication board on Tuesday. At least Tracy, if not Debbie as well, will see that and we'll be able to respond to that, and it will be all sorted the next week. So if you notice things that need to be sorted out, you stick it on the communications board, it'll get done eventually, depending on how complex the problem is. And that's it. And very, very simply, as I said, we'll come to it right at the very end. This is the monthly roster each month. That's a copy that stays there, that doesn't move, so we make sure that that is there. Obviously, that is printed directly off Planning Centre. But if you do want to take a copy, we have extras in the document box just there. So that's basically the general sort of communications board, if you like, that we now have in the front foyer. Well, it's not really the front foyer, in the church foyer, let's call it that. When you walk in Sunday morning, have a look to your left before someone greets you, and you will see, okay, I can either fill a need, jumping on a roster or something like that, I can share an idea, or I can let the office know what needs to be done or fixed. And that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot. Bye.